Lawsuit? Min Heejin? More lawsuits? Unapologetic Asian artists this week had everything. From new drops that broke charts to encore concerts that shut down cities to lawsuits, new agencies, and an entire continent questioning who's paying for the applause. Let's dive in, and as usual, new releases first. EJ, the voice of K-pop demon hunters Rumi, released In Another World.
We can take 1,000 worries and leave them there.
Leah of ITZY lent her voice to the drama One Day. Jin's Soul dropped Ring of Chaos. Philippines' biggest boy band SB19 got their song Mapa covered by an Indonesian artist, Aruma. Extraordinary Heroes released ICU. One of my favorites, Japanese singer Aimyon returns with Belt of Venus. TXT dropped Where Do You Go? Radwimps released Hitsu Zetsu. Bay 173 dropped Turned Up. Boy Next Door released Hollywood Action, surpassing 1 million sales in its first week for their album. Filipino pop rock band Cup of Joe returned with Bagyo or Storm. VOP released House Party. New girl group 820 May debuted with Paparazzi Arrive. And IU surprised fans by dropping a performance video of her once controversial song 23. And the song that everyone's waiting for, Spaghetti by Lesser FM featuring J-Hope, stormed the charts, hitting number 1 on iTunes in over 55 regions, landing on the Grammys New Music Friday spotlight. They are also set to appear on the Jennifer Hudson Show. As usual, find the playlist in the description box and let us know which one will be your favorite. Here's one familiar and controversial name, Min Heejin. Former CEO of Adore has established a new entertainment agency called OOAK, or One of a Kind. According to media reports on Friday, the producer and former creative director of K-pop girl group NewJeans completed corporate registration for her new company. The business scope includes artist management, album production and distribution, and event planning. It also includes drinking water sales in its business scope. The building for Min Heejin's new agency was purchased by a consulting firm using a major loan back in April 2024, at least that's according to the investigation of Korean netizens. But it is still under construction. The CEO of the firm is named Om Byung-hun. This firm allegedly submitted a petition in the NewJeans Adore case back in August. Fans are speculating that this is the guy that has been financing the expensive lawsuits of Min Heejin and will also be the major backer of the new company. Korean netizens are speculating that if the NewJeans members win the case against Adore, Min has set up this new corporation to recruit them. The decision will be handed down on the 30th of the month. What do you think is going to happen? On to something a little lighter. Billboard Music Awards, well, Philippine version. The first ever Filipino Music Awards backed by Billboard took place at the SM Mall of Asia Arena on October 21, 2025, marking a historic milestone for original Filipino music. SB19, the biggest boy band in the Philippines, emerged as the night's biggest winner, taking home Artist of the Year, Album of the Year for Simula at Wakas, and Tour of the Year for their sold-out world tour. Cup of Joe earned Song of the Year for Multo, while Sony Music Philippines was named Music Company of the Year for its support of diverse local talents. The People's Choice Awards went to SB19 and J-Hope for the international one, highlighting the growing cultural exchange between OPM and global fandoms. But more than the award show, Billboard's FMA signaled a new era for Philippine music, one that celebrates local artistry with global prestige and cements OPM as a cultural force ready to stand shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. With Billboard's backing, do you think it'll push further Filipino music's global competitiveness? Back to South Korea. Park Bom, member of the girl group 21, filed a criminal complaint versus the founder of YG Entertainment, Yang Yun-suk, for fraud and embezzlement. Well, at least that's what she first said. The initial report stated she demanded $4 quadrillion. Some publications said it was only 6.4 billion Korean won or 4.7 million. Initially, she stated that she submitted contracts, messages, and other records for evidence. But Park Bom's agency, D Nation, has since released a statement clarifying that she never actually filed a lawsuit against YG Entertainment. Her post has actually been deleted. D Nation stated, and I quote, "All settlements related to Park Bom's activities with 21 have already been completed, and there is no record of any complaint or lawsuit being filed, despite what was uploaded on social media." They also explained that Park Bom has halted all activities and is currently focusing on treatment and recovery. We hope you get better soon, Park Bom. Your fans are supporting you. Still in Korea, and still a little bit of a sad news. Wow, we're a Debbie Downer this week. After 14 years of weekly broadcasts, the show will sign off for good in November 11, 2021. From its premiere in 2011, this Tuesday night K-pop stage became a launching pad for countless groups and a fan favorite for its vibrant live energy. While the network hasn't officially outlined the full reasons for its end, the decision comes amid shifting viewer habits, rising production costs, and tighter economics for music shows. As the curtain falls, the legacy of the show remains, a stage where idols danced, fandom celebrated, and K-pop inched even further into the global spotlight. The show held a special place in the K-pop ecosystem as the stage that consistently gave opportunities to idols from smaller and lesser-known agencies. While major acts often dominated programs like Music Bank or Inkigayo, the show became the go-to platform for rookie groups and underrated artists to earn their first wins and connect with international fans through its global streaming partners. This is indeed the end of an era. Let's try to lift the spirit a little bit. Here is something that is about to start. The San Diego Asian Film Festival returns for its 26th edition from November 6th to the 15th this year, presenting over 100 films from all over the world. Here are some standout selections. Forge. It opens the festival on November 6th. It's a slick crime drama focused on art forgery from director Jing Ainang, stars Kelly Marie Tran. Another is Magellan, a sweeping epic by acclaimed Filipino auteur Lav Diaz, depicting colonial encounters and ambition, already earned critical buzz. Another one, No Other Choice, a provocative film from Park Chan-wook Circle, with a cast led by Yi Byung-hun, bringing a darker edge to the lineup. So if you are in San Diego area or if you're willing to travel, this is a rich moment to engage with Asian and Asian American storytelling at scale. Visit the website at sdaff.org to check full schedules and to buy your tickets. Here is something alarming once again. SAJAEGI. In South Korea, chart manipulation or SAJAEGI has long been a long-running open secret. Brokers offering fake streams and chart boosts to make songs appear like viral hits. It has become worse as big companies like Kakao have been revealed to have hired a marketing company to spread black propaganda against HYBE during their stiff battle to acquire SM Entertainment. And same thing is true in China. Entire water armies, as they call it, are paid to flood the internet with praise or hate against celebrities, singers, actors, depending on who signs the checks. And in Thailand and Indonesia, fake influencer campaigns have started leaking into music and film promotions. That is why India and Thailand are the biggest countries when it comes to streaming. There are a lot of paid stream companies out there. And now influencers are starting to get into the business. They are also getting paid to push certain narratives. But nowhere is it more blatant than in India. Investigations have revealed that as much as 70 to 80% of Bollywood reviews are paid for. According to one report, small-time critics charge about $180 each for a favorable mention. Another source says that tweets favorable to a film can fetch up to $720 per tweet in certain cases. But larger bulk packages covering positive coverage in established media outlets and social media trends have been estimated to be anywhere between $60,000 to $600,000. And the threat works both ways. If you refuse to pay, producers risk coordinated smear campaigns, blocked coverage, and sudden waves of negative sentiments. India is starting to investigate it in an effort to protect its industry. The question is, when will South Korea, Thailand, and other countries follow? Now let's go back to something happy again. The Korean Popular Culture Arts Awards are government prizes that recognize the work of artists in various fields who have contributed to the development of popular culture. This year's award ceremony was held on October 23. This award became famous after BTS became the youngest recipient of it. These are usually reserved for those who have decades of contribution to the cultural growth of Korea. The highest honor of the day, the Ongkwan Order of Cultural Merit, was awarded to actress Kim Hye-sok. Bogwan Order of Cultural Merit went to actors Lee Byung-hun and Jung Dong-wan. Ongkwan Order of Cultural Merit went to singer G-Dragon, voice-over actor Bae Han-song, and the late comedian Jeon Yu-song. They also gave out presidential commendations, Prime Minister Commendation, and Minister of Culture, Sports, and Tourism's commendations, but these are not the same as the Cultural Merit Award. These are just recognitions but still very important. For the presidential commendation, it was given to actors Kim Mi-kyung, Lee Min-ho, Lee Jong-un, and singers TVXQ, 17, Blackpink's Rosé, and voice-over actor Kim On-young. Prime Minister's commendation went to Kim Tae-ri, Kim Ji-won, Park Bo-young, Park Hae-jun, Joo Ji-hoon, 80's, Twice, and musician Choi Hee-sun. Minister of Culture, Sports, and Tourism commendation went to Gon Yoon-jong, Byun Woo-sok, Chi Chang-wook, Chu Yong-woo, Rise, Idol, Le Seraphim, Zero Base One, and comedian Lee So-ji. Congratulations to everyone. More positive news. ENHYPEN kicks off their Walk the Line Final World Tour Encore tonight at the KSPO Dome in Seoul. And as expected, all 3 shows sold out within minutes, including restricted view seats. It is also going to stream live online, but it marks the grand finale of their massive tour, hitting 29 shows, drawing over 640,000 fans worldwide. This encore promises upgraded live performances with a full band and a spectacular stage production that cements ENHYPEN'S title as one of K-pop's strongest live acts. Beyond the concerts, ENHYPEN'S The City Seoul transforms the capital into a fan festival. From media facades and light shows at Banpo Bridge to pop-ups, food and beverage collabs, and photo zones scattered across the city. It is a huge celebration. And we have one more organization for Fashion Week. WEARISMA just released their EMV and engagement ranking, and it looks very different from those released by Lefty, Launch Metrics, and Onclusive. WEARISMA is also a global influencer analytics and marketing intelligence platform that measures brand impact through EMV, or earned media value. And in their report, Prada was the big winner. In particular, ENHYPEN scored top performance across engagement and earned media value. They had 76.3 million engagements with 28 posts and 33.3 million euros in EMV. Very hardworking ambassadors. Orm Kornapat, the half of the duo Ling Orm, took the top spot across Onclusive, Lefty, and Launch Metrics, but only came in second in engagement with 18.5 million, and fourth for EMV with 11.6 million euro. IVE, represented by Ray and Liz, posted 26 times and got 10.5 million engagement. Felix, on the other hand, was even sent a private jet by LV just for him to be able to attend, and it was worth it because he posted 6 times and garnered 9.8 million engagement. He also ranked second in total EMV with 13.7 million euros. But Gucci King Jin only posted twice, but it followed closely at number 3 on EMV with 12.3 million euros. But he also amassed 9.2 million engagements. Karina came in 5th on EMV with 8.1 million for 5 posts, while Jimin posted once and still got 7.6 million on EMV. And continuing on with Jimin, he clocked his 2 billionth filtered streams on Spotify Global with Who. It becomes the first solo track by an Asian native act to reach this milestone. Who is also the most streamed solo song by an Asian native act in Spotify US with 460,000 streams. Congratulations, Jimin. Meanwhile, Golden, Jungkook's first album, has now spent 103 weeks on Spotify Global Weekly Chart at number 80. Whoa! It extends its record as the longest charting album by an Asian soloist on the chart. Add to that, his song Please Don't Change, still a part of Golden, featuring DJ Snake, now hits 200 million streams on Spotify. He has the most number of songs with 1 billion streams, by the way. Not to be left behind, Min Yoongi has surpassed 4.7 billion streams on Spotify across all credits under his 2 solo profiles, August D and Suga. He remains the most streamed Korean male rapper in Spotify history. Let's get that 5 billion fast, armies. And last but definitely not the least, Jin is set to conclude his landmark solo world tour with his long-awaited encore shows, Run Sok Jin EP Tour on October 31 and November 1, 2025 at Incheon Moonhak Stadium in South Korea. Jin describes the concert as a more intimate experience this time. He reworked setlists, special stage effects, and deeper connection with fans that he calls a happy memory for everyone who joins. This encore marks the final chapter of a 9-city solo tour spanning Asia, the US, and Europe, and represents a major milestone for Jin as a solo artist. But if you can't make it to Seoul, don't worry, you can still be a part of it. You can buy online streaming tickets. It is now available on Weavers. And guess what? You get a special gift if you get a 2-day pass. So go there now. It was a full week, but I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope that you continue enjoying the rest of your week. Please consider donating to the channel. You should be seeing the QR code on your screen right now. We are expanding it. We launched our online magazine, AsianEntertainmentAndCulture.com. Please go there. It is on a soft launch, but hopefully by next month, we do a proper launch. Any input, suggestion will be greatly appreciated. Also, please follow me on X, Instagram, but most especially on Patreon because that's where the community is. If you want news, discussions, or if you just want to have fun, if you want some people to come with you during a concert, if you like going to concerts, you'll find people there. We do have a free tier just in case you want to try things out. Also, I have YouTube membership. I do a members only live stream and also exclusive videos that don't go public. So please consider following. And that's it. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and share the video if you can. That's really going to help the channel. Please send links to your friends, to your family members, to your exes, to your enemies, and leave links on your social media, messaging app, email, everywhere. That's going to push the algorithm to recommend this more. Thank you so much. Till next time.